I'm over 90 years old. I shouldn't still be here. Most people I grew up with aren't. They were stronger than me. Some had more money. Many had the best doctors money could buy. Yet, one by one, they disappeared. And somehow I didn't. Not because of genetics, not because of pills, not because I was lucky. I'm still alive because of one simple thing I do every morning. Something no doctor ever warned them about, and no one ever taught us. If you're over 60, if forgetting names scares you, if you worry about dementia, strokes, or not waking up one day, please don't skip this. What I'm about to share may protect your mind, your body, and give you years most people lose without realizing why. Stay with me. Doctors are trained to treat disease. They are not trained to protect longevity. They react after damage is done, after memory fades, after balance breaks, after independence is already slipping away. They'll prescribe pills. They'll order scans. They'll tell you that this is normal at your age. But here's the truth. No one says out loud. Aging is not caused by time. It's caused by patterns. And the most dangerous pattern begins every single morning. Most seniors wake up and immediately sit down, turn on the phone or TV, eat a heavy breakfast, swallow their pills, stay still for hours. That routine feels harmless. It feels safe, but it silently shuts down the brain. Because the brain is not designed to wake up slowly. It's designed to be activated. When you don't move in the morning, blood stays thick. Oxygen flow drops. Toxins remain trapped. Nerve signals slow. That's when confusion starts. That's when balance weakens. That's when names disappear. Dementia doesn't arrive suddenly. It arrives quietly. First, you forget small things. Then conversations feel harder. Then directions confuse you. Then your world slowly shrinks. And by the time doctors call it dementia, the damage has already been happening for years, morning after morning, silently, without pain, without warning. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness. Because the same routine that slowly shuts the brain down can be reversed, and it starts the moment you open your eyes. Dementia doesn't begin in the brain. That's what surprises people. It begins in circulation. Every single night while you sleep, your body slows down. Your heart rate drops, blood flow becomes weaker. Oxygen delivery decreases. That's normal. But here's what no one explains. While you sleep, your brain is still working. It's repairing, cleaning, removing waste. If circulation is weak, that cleanup never finishes. Blood slows, oxygen drops, brain cells don't get fed, toxins quietly build up, night after night. Then morning comes, and instead of restarting circulation, most people stay still. They sit, they wait. They delay movement, so the brain stays half asleep all day long. That's when the symptoms begin. You forget names you've known for years. Your balance feels unsteady. Simple decisions feel overwhelming. Your mood darkens for no clear reason. You trip more often. You fall easier. Doctors call this normal aging. It's not. It's poor circulation to the brain. And here's the part that matters most. No pill can restart blood flow the way movement can. Medication can't push oxygen into starving brain cells. It can't flush toxins out of neural tissue. It can't wake up dormant nerve pathways. Only motion can do that. Gentle movement, controlled breathing, light exposure. That's how the brain turns back on. This is why two people the same age can look completely different. One is sharp, steady, and alert. The other is confused, slow, and fading. The difference isn't age, it's what happens in the first minutes after waking up. That's where dementia either begins or gets stopped. Here's what saved my life. I don't miss this. Not once. Not even on bad days. Because this routine doesn't just wake up the body. It turns the brain back on. No equipment, no gym, no supplements. Just movement, done the right way. Step 1. Before leaving the bed, 2 minutes. The moment you wake up, do not jump out of bed. That sudden change is dangerous for the brain. Instead, stay lying down and begin gently. Wiggle your toes for 30 seconds. Slowly rotate your ankles. Open and close your fists. Stretch your arms overhead. Take 5 deep breaths through your nose. This sends a signal to your nervous system. It's time to wake up safely. Blood begins moving upward. Oxygen reaches the brain. Pressure stabilizes. Most strokes and falls happen in the first hour after waking. This step protects you. Step 2. Standing activation. Now stand, slowly, once upright, march in place gently for 1 minute. Swing your arms naturally, turn your head left and right, and smile. Yes, smile. Smiling releases brain chemicals tied to memory, focus, and calm. Your brain responds to movement before food, before coffee, before pills. This step reconnects the mind to the body. Step 3. Morning light plus walk. Go outside, even if it's cloudy, even if it's cold. Face natural light. Walk slowly for 3 minutes. Breathe deeply through your nose. Morning light resets your brain clock. Without it, memory weakens, mood darkens, sleep breaks down. This is why seniors decline faster indoors. This routine takes less than 10 minutes, but it protects your brain for the entire day. If you want dementia, do these things every morning. They seem small, they seem harmless, but over time, they quietly destroy memory. Sit immediately after waking. When you sit, blood pools in the lower body. The brain stays underfed. Oxygen drops. This is how dizziness, confusion, and falls begin. The brain needs movement first, not rest. Watch negative news. Morning is when the brain is most vulnerable. Fear, anger, and stress release chemicals that shrink memory centers. They tighten blood vessels. They raise blood pressure. Starting your day with fear trains your brain to stay in survival mode. That mode destroys clarity. Skip movement. No movement means no circulation. Restart. Your brain stays half asleep. Reaction time slows. Balance weakens. This is why seniors who don't move early decline faster, even if they exercise later. Morning movement is not optional. Eat sugar first. Sugar spikes insulin. Insulin blocks brain fuel. Energy crashes follow. This creates brain fog, irritability, and poor memory, especially in older adults. The brain wakes best on oxygen, not sugar. Rush your morning rushing floods the body with stress hormones. Those hormones attack the hippocampus, the brain's memory center. Day after day, that damage adds up. Here's the truth. Your brain is most programmable in the first 90 minutes of the day. What you feed it then determines how it functions all day. Peace plus gentle movement equals brain protection. Chaos plus stress equals decline. Choose wisely, because mornings decide memory. I've buried friends who laughed at this. Good people, smart people, people who thought they had time. They said, I'll start tomorrow. I feel fine right now. I take my medication. They weren't careless. They were comfortable. 6 months later, they struggled to remember names they once knew instantly. A year later, their steps became slower. Their balance became uncertain. Conversations exhausted them. 2 years later, they weren't the same person anymore. And then, they were gone. Not all at once, not dramatically, quietly. That's how aging works. It doesn't shout. It doesn't warn you clearly. It whispers. It takes a little memory today, a little strength next month, a little independence next year, until one day you realize something precious is missing, and you don't know when it left. The most dangerous belief after 60 is this: I still have time. Time doesn't disappear suddenly. It leaks, morning by morning, habit by habit. The people I lost didn't fail. They delayed, and delay is how decline wins. That's why I'm telling you this now, not to scare you, but to wake you up, before the whisper becomes silence. Your brain is like a battery. Every single morning you make a choice. You either charge it or you drain it. There is no neutral. This routine takes less than 10 minutes, but it protects what matters most: sharper memory, stronger balance, clearer thinking, longer life, independence. Doctors rarely talk about this, not because it doesn't work, but because it doesn't come in a bottle, doesn't need a prescription, and can't be sold. Yet it may be the most powerful protection you have. What you do tomorrow morning matters more than you think. If you're over 60, listen carefully. Make yourself one promise, a promise that could protect your mind for years to come. Tomorrow morning, do not rush. Do not sit down and disappear into a chair. Do not skip movement, even if you feel tired. Give your brain the respect it deserves. Your future memory depends on what you do first, not later. Not after breakfast, not after pills, not when you feel like it. Now, if this message reached you, it's not an accident. Type in the comments, I will start tomorrow. That small action creates accountability, and accountability creates change. Then share this with someone you care about, a parent, a partner, a friend, because forgetting is not a normal part of aging. It's a warning, and most warnings can be acted on. If you choose to act in time, tomorrow morning is your chance.